Just about a month ago, me and honestly the internet as a collective all band together to send a fucking demon back to hell. Just one massive fuck you to this person in particular that seemed to work for the time being. But he's back and seemingly perfectly fine, which, we can't have that, so it's time to openly shit on this man's existence once more in hopes that he receives the message and retreats back to the hole that he was born in. The man that I'm targeting again is, of course, our favorite little psychopathic, narcissistic, delusional trans person, Felix Cipher. If you don't know who Felix Cipher is, it's good. You honestly shouldn't, but in the off chance that you do want to know, I highly recommend that you watch this video. I cover just about everything there is to say about the dude, and it will definitely fill you in. But to the people who don't want to go watch another video just to come back, I'll give you a little explanation. Basically, Felix Cipher is a trans person who fully and wholeheartedly believes that he is the reincarnation of Hitler. Which, by the way, in respect for tradition, I will be referring to Hitler as Chad for the rest of this video. Anyways, this man is fucking delusional and has made some extremely off-putting comments towards Jewish people. And not to mention the fact that even the ones that he didn't specifically talk to, his existence and his fantasy of being fucking Chad is literally just a massive fuck you to Jewish people as a whole. So really, this man has hundreds of thousands of people that he is actively offending just to play out some imaginary belief. One that I might add should literally never be in your fucking imagination ever. I don't know about you, but when I was 7, I was imagining like I was in space fighting fucking aliens, not the leader of the Third Reich. Also, I'm not really sure how to like slip this little fact into the video and make it seem like it's in the right spot because of how fucking rank and genuinely disgusting this shit is, but he has an egg-laying kink. And I am now genuinely upset that out of the 15 videos I have on my channel, fucking 2 of them now have at least some mention to an egg-laying kink. But, what a fucking wonderful and enjoyable world we live in. Anyways, so this fucking creature, Felix Cipher, actually seemed to receive the message, and after being literally public enemy #1 for like 2 weeks, he just kind of vanished for 3 fucking months. 3 very peaceful and unbigoted months later, bro just kind of decides he can come back as if he wouldn't instantly receive the fucking internet electric chair once again. Like, what the fuck was bro thinking? I guess he just assumed that people like automatically reset after 3 months or some shit, but honestly this move would be like if Pablo Escobar randomly came out of hiding and just like went to the mall or some shit after literally ordering the death of over 4,000 fucking people. It just doesn't work. If you are going to be a vile scumbag, you do not get to enjoy things that normal people get to enjoy. You are held lower than your typical person because you are literally the fucking personification of an old barnacle on the bottom of a kayak. You are muck and should be looked at as muck. The internet has enough muck, alright? The internet is full of muck. There is no room for you, and the fact that you think there is fucking delusional. Now, I'm not really a reaction channel. I've actually never done any reaction content, but I feel like here would definitely be appropriate because after Felix's 3-month venture through hell, he posted a comeback TikTok, which I have watched parts of, and from what it seems like, I think the video is an apology. So, who knows? Maybe he's a changed man and I need to give him one more chance. So, you know what? Let's give him the very undeserving benefit of the doubt and watch this shit with an open mind. 2 seconds in, and my mind is fucking closed. He is still wearing that fucking nose ring, so clearly he's not over the Chad shit. He's still just as delusional as before.
So it's been a while since my involuntary disappearance for 3 months from the internet. I think it's about time that I come back and say something now.
No, Felix, I don't think that it is. I feel like I speak for everyone here when I say that you should have never came back, and we would have all been perfectly fine if this video was never created. I would also like to shine some light on the fact that he said involuntary disappearance, as if he didn't leave on purpose and it was just a coincidence that once we all started bringing light to how much of a fucking scumbag this guy is, he just disappeared into the wind. Felix, that is a straight up fucking fallacy. That is cap. That is bullshit. You and I both know damn well your ass left because you realize there is no room for a fucking monster like you to coexist on the internet. And let me say this again. The fact that you came back as if you wouldn't reclaim your spot as public enemy #1 is fucking stupid and delusional.
First things first, I wanted to make a quick apology to just one person, and that is the Holocaust survivor who I made a very unsavory comment towards when I was first going viral. I was rather in shock at what was happening, and I was not thinking too clearly. So when I made that comment, it shouldn't have come out that way. I shouldn't have said that to him, so I'm sorry to get in.
Bro, the fucking coping here is honestly so thick that you could spread that shit on toast. Bro said it shouldn't have come out that way. Now, for some context, here's the comment that he's talking about. This was sent to an actual Holocaust survivor. So his use of the word unsavory is a massive understatement. And for him to say it shouldn't have come out like that is just a fucking deflection. That is not an apology. An apology would be if he actually grasped the fact that what he did was wrong. But all bro said was basically, my point wasn't wrong, but the way I said it was unsavory. No, Felix, the shit you put into this guy's comment section was fucking evil. This man survived the biggest example of mass murder the world has ever seen, and you pretend to be the one who caused that. That is not unsavory. That is fucking demonic, and you do not seem apologetic at all. Also, I'm not going to skip over the fact that he said he would like to apologize to one person, as if he's the only one that that has been affected. Dog, you got about 16 million other people who deserve an apology. And actually make that 16 million and one, because the apology you gave to this man is possibly the worst thing I've seen since Logan Paul's. And bro says I was not thinking too clearly, as if it was some kind of epiphany. Like, oh, I wasn't thinking. Felix, you have never had a single fucking thought in your life. Every single thing that I have heard about you is a fucking dumpster fire. This should not be a surprise. And if you know that you literally physically cannot think, which I know damn well you do, you should not pump your delusions onto the internet where they will eternally live, you fucking retard.
The next thing that I wanted to say was I have been in treatment for about 3 months now since I was gone. It was for depression, anxiety, and after a suicide attempt, they sent me here. If anyone cares to know, I'm doing a lot better now, so yay for me.
Damn. Bro's really taking this role-playing shit to another level. On a normal occasion, I would be happy for someone for getting treatment and getting better, but the fact that this fucking dick says I'm doing better now and is still wearing that goddamn nose ring means that there is no getting better for him. He will not change. He will not ever be a good person. He is a fucking piece of shit, and I do not give a single fuck that you are doing better mentally. You do not deserve to be doing good. You are a vile being. So good for you, I guess. But that news does not make me feel a fucking thing. I promise you, I will hate you just as much as I did before when you weren't okay.
However, I do want to just let people know that my views on myself, my past self, whatever, everything that made me blow up in the first place, that hasn't really changed. I don't really predict it changing, honestly. Just, it's affected me for so long.
And there it is, my fucking smoking gun. Him spewing out that vile sentence means that it gives me full range to shit on this guy as much as I want. Felix, you are a fucking idiot. The fact that you do not see that the fucking delusional mask you wear of being Adolf Chad is literally the sole reason that you're depressed is fucking crazy. You seemed to have gone to treatment and dropped everything off other than the one thing you should have. That's like cleaning your room, then pissing right in the middle of the fucking carpet. It was a good idea, and then you fucking ruined it, Felix. Your room is still not clean. Get your delusional ass into a fucking psych ward, please. I am begging.
With that being said, I do want to make it clear that I'm probably not going to talk much about this in the future. However, I do want this channel to be more like stuff about my life, artwork, snakes, maybe some music.
Felix, you're doing it again, man. You're deflecting. Felix, just because you don't make videos about it does not mean it never happened. This will not ever excuse the fact that you think you're Chad. No one will ever let that go. You will live with that for the rest of your life. You should start fucking acting like it. And for the sake of everyone, go back into hiding, you fucking goblin. Also, I'm not sure why anyone has to say this, but nobody wants your fucking snake videos. You have an egg-laying kink. I'm not gonna watch your fucking homemade porn on TikTok, you sick little fuck.
So yeah, take that as you will. Again, I'm sorry to get in for what I said, and hopefully the future can move on and we'll all be much happier.
Wow, honestly, what a fucking beautiful outro. Take it how you will. Oh, we will. I'm taking this video as proof that the last 3 months has done fucking nothing. You are still just as crazy as before, and you do not deserve to be on this platform. You somehow make the internet worse, which is it's fucking crazy, because the internet is literally the most vile and repulsive thing to exist. The fucking stench that comes out of the internet is foul enough to kill a man, and you somehow make it stink worse. Also, what's with the second half-assed apology? Dog, you're never gonna live that down. Why are you trying? Anyways, his final comment is, hopefully we can all move on and be much happier. Felix, we can all move on and be much happier. You cannot and should not ever be happy until you fucking drop your vile delusion of being Chad. You're still fucking crazy, and there is no reason for you to have come back. Please retreat back into the fucking hell portal you came out of and never come back. Anyways, sub to the channel. Beto versus Felix boxing match at 1,000 subs. Let's fucking go.